guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Cecilia, and today I'm going to be doing a setup of my stress management, wellness, and fitness planner. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned. So I hope you guys are having a great day so far. If you're new here to Creatively Gracious, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your time here. Today I'm going to be setting up my stress management, fitness, and wellness planner. And I know the setup is a little bit late, but I was waiting on this planner here. And I finally got it from the Happy Planner last week, so it's just taking me a little while to get this done. And then also this planner here was gifted to me by Beautifully Created by Faith over on Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel too, but I don't think she started it yet. But go check her out on Instagram. She has some great content over there. And she gifted this to me, not only one, but she gifted two of these to me. So I am very grateful for her for sending them over to me. But I did want to use this stress management planner along with this planner here to create a fitness stress management transformer planner. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and take this off here. I know it's going to have that dot there. And so this one, it took me a while to get it from Happy Planner. Well, I didn't order it right away because I was still debating. And I'm glad I didn't, because after the new year, it actually went on sale. So I was happy about that. I didn't have to pay full price for it. So what my thought process is, let me just show you my 2022 wellness setup here, because it'll kind of give you some insight of what I was doing. So I was using the teacher planner before, and the things that I like to track was my fitness, my eating dinner, my dinners, my water intake, my supplements, and a little note of how I was feeling throughout that day. But I also would be tracking how, if I was being mindful, if I had a positive mindset, and if I was being present in the moment. And I was also tracking my sleep. So I want to continue to do that. And then as the year progressed, I did some different things in here. I actually started using a Dutch door. Let me show you that here. And I didn't used to do anything with the monthly, but I started using a Dutch door here. And what I did was I just cut a sheet off, and I just cut the top off and used it as a Dutch door. And then I was tracking the weather, affirmation, emotional check-in, mental check-in, gratitude moments, inspirational or motivational quote on one side of this, and it went through the whole week. And then on the other side, I started tracking my physical check-in, my nutritional check-in, and my sleep. So those are the same things that I want to track in these two planners. I'm just going to set it up a little bit different. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Let me move that out of the way. And I think I'm going to use the gold disc, and because it's going to be a transformer planner, I think I'm just going to take parts of it off. So for each planner, I think I'm going to use 6 months in each planner. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and leave 6 months in here, and then I'm going to take the rest out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the 6 months out of here. So I'm going to set that one aside, and I'm going to do the same thing for this one. But before I do that, I don't know if you've seen a flip through of this, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick flip through of this planner. Let me take this out. It's funny because most people cut this, and I don't know why I don't cut it. I just slip it right off, and it's easier to cut it, I'm sure. So here we have, this is an undated recovery planner, if I didn't mention that. This is an undated recovery. Let me move some stuff out of the way here real quick, because I feel like I'm getting squished here. Okay, so this is an undated recovery planner. And why? Oh, it looks like it has white lettering. I was like, why can't I see the letters? It's white lettering. And I do like the color scheme of this. So if you haven't seen the recovery, it has goals for this month. It has a monthly, and then it's set up kind of like a dashboard planner, but you have your mood over here, your daily gratitude, and then you have some weekly check-ins here to do this week. Write it down, and then some trackers up here, and then nurture a relationship. So that's what that looks like. So I'll just show you the dividers real quick, and then I will take out the 6 months that I don't need. So I really like this planner. I was thinking of using it as my catch-all, but I decided to go ahead and use it for my fitness wellness planner. So this is what the dividers look like. I just really like the scenes in this planner. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 6 months out because I only need 6 months. So we need, let's see here, let me go back over here. So January, February, March, April, May, and June. So, oh, this one is so pretty. I'm going to take these out. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have taken the 6 months out, so I'm going to turn this back over. And then I'm going to bring this planner back in here because we are, why did I do that? Well, I don't even know why I just did that. I didn't need to take those 6 months out because I'm going to use a transformer planner. So what I'm going to do, so with this planner, this is going to be a transformer planner, but this is actually going to be my cover because I want this cover. So let's go ahead and put this cover on here, and this cover should go like this. And actually, in reality, I don't even need this back cover because look at it, it has a black cover too. But I'm going to go ahead and put it there. So this is the way this goes. And I am moving everything out of the way here. So this goes like this. And then this cover, let me just make sure I'm doing this right, because the last transformer planner I did, like, kind of messed it up. This cover should go here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just see if that works. And the one thing about these black covers is they get so scratched up, but I have a kind of a solution here for that here. So let's just try this out. Yep, I think this will work. Because then if I put this in here. So as you can see, I did not need to take out those 6 months. I don't know what I was thinking, but I took them out because I'm going to be using these discs for this transformer planner. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this right here in the middle. Sometimes I get ahead of myself when I'm doing these setups and I'm thinking ahead and I'm not really thinking of the process, and I start doing things that I don't need to do. Kind of just makes extra work for me. So that's what I did there. But yeah, this planner right here is so pretty. I really could have used it for my catch-all and just switched out the layout. And who knows, maybe at some point I may do that. But for now, I'm going to use it for my wellness and fitness. And then we will go from there. Because I like to change my planners up too. So it's not uncommon for me to switch things out. Okay. So I could have saved us a step there, but that's okay. We're done here. So this is going to be, let me come back here to make sure this is working. So let's see. If we go this way, this is going to be the stress management part of it. And if we go here, this is going to be the wellness fitness part of it. Okay, so let me go ahead and explain how I'm going to be using this layout. So for here, what I decided that I might use this monthly for, and I'm still unsure because if you know me, I don't really use monthlies in the past, but I'm trying to get better with it. So I was thinking for this monthly that I may use it to track maybe some self-care challenges that I can do for myself. And that's what I'm thinking of using it for, but it may change. So that's what that's going to probably be for. And then let me get over here. I need to find my notes because I made some notes for this because there's no way I could have kept it all in check. Okay, so up here it says daily gratitude. I am going to be using that for my daily gratitude. I was doing gratitude in my faith planner because I use the daily sheet for that, but I think I'm going to move it over here. And then here I am going to use this for mood because I want to track my mood. And then for each day, what my plan is to do like a little quick daily journal. So I can journal if I'm having any type of symptoms, how my day was, or how I slept. I can put that in the daily. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. One other thing I wanted to mention before we get to this side is I'm also thinking about tracking the weather in here, because the weather does affect my mood. So I was thinking of tracking the weather in here as well. So I will probably do that. But now let's get on to this page, because this is the page that I'm really going to kind of change up. So this is a weekly check-in right here, and it has different prompts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably white these out or put a piece of washi over them. And I'm going to use this to track my fitness. So the days, I know there's only 5 days, but I don't work out 7 days a week. That's just me. So I could easily track my workouts here, or if I went for a walk, whatever I did, I can track here. And again, I'm going to white these out, and then I'm just going to write my workouts here. And I think that's going to be perfect because it gives me room to write. I can write any notes that I want in there as well. So that's going to be perfect for my workouts. And then over here on this section, I'm going to write, or maybe put a tracker Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And my plan is to write the dinners that I have, because I only track my dinners. I don't like to track all my meals. I only like to track my dinners. So I'm going to do that here. And then below it, or if I have room, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I have 2 rows here. I was thinking of tracking some supplements that I take, but I may switch that up, because now I'm looking at an older one that I had, and it looked like it had a little bit more space on this side. So I don't know why that is. So I'm going to track supplements too in here somewhere, and I just don't know if I'm going to put it up here. I may put supplements up here. If I don't put supplements up here, I'm going to use this as to do this week. Like if there's something that I need to do for my wellness or fitness, I'll put that in here just to jot it down. One thing I wanted to mention about the dinners, the tracking the dinners, part of my process of being mindful was to be mindful when I'm eating. And I have to tell you guys, because when I started January of last year, let's go back over here real quick. When I started January, and this is a hot mess because I was trying different layouts here. But let me find it for you real quick. Back in January of 2022, I weighed 134. Okay, and the reason I'm telling you that is because I started mindful eating probably about 6-7 months ago. I have a video on the mindful eating, so I'll share that with you above. But I started mindful eating 6 or 7 months ago, and I haven't changed the type of foods I eat. I haven't changed eating snacks. I haven't changed anything. The only thing I have changed is being mindful about the eating process. So now when I'm eating, I'm a little bit more mindful. So when my stomach tells me that I'm full, I have to tell myself to stop. So I'm being more mindful. And in doing that, like I said, I still have all the foods that I was eating before, but my weight has dropped down in that time to 122, we'll say 122. And I haven't changed a thing other than being more mindful of what I'm eating and being mindful of when I'm full instead of continuing to eat everything that's on my plate. So again, I did do a video about that. So if you want to see that, I'll link it in the cards above so that you can take a look at that. But it has really helped me. And I know a lot of people, especially in the new year, they have resolutions to lose weight. So maybe practicing mindfulness as far as your eating goes can help in that sense. But check out that video so you can see what I'm talking about. Because I go into a little bit more detail. It's not a lot, but I do go into a little bit more detail in that. So will be my dinners, and these will be my supplements or notes. I haven't decided that yet. Up here, I'm planning to track, speaking of mindful eating, is if I was mindful with my eating. And then I want to track, was I asleep by 10:30? And then maybe if I'm awake by a certain time. I don't know what I'll use that third one for yet, but that's what I'm going to track up here. And over here, I was thinking of maybe either I'll use it for whatever it says here, or I may use it to rate my week. Like say a week in review, if I want to rate it from 1 to 10. So if I did really well, I'll give it a 10. If I didn't, then, I'll rate it accordingly. But yeah, I may leave it to this this saying here, which says nurture relationships, I may leave that there as well. So that's the way I'm going to use this side of it. So let's go ahead and get to the stress management side of the planner, because this is going to be a little bit different. So now we're here. Let me turn this. Since it's a transformer planner, I'll turn that over. Okay, and for the stress management planner, I'm going to be using this dashboard for exactly what it says: the breathing, the mindfulness, the progress check-in, priorities, and important dates. I may put important dates there. I don't know yet. I may just decorate it. And then going to the monthly section, my thought for this section is to use, to document one little victory for each day. So it's good for us to really recognize those small wins that we have throughout the day, because that just helps us know that we've done something good. And the small victory, the small win, I'm going to put that in here just to keep a document of that. And then let's see, let's go to the next page. The next page is going to be the weekly layout. And the way I plan to use this is I will do my breathing, my mindfulness. Oh, and I wanted to share with you too. You know that I mentioned that I've been doing breathing and mindfulness since last year. I started that. I do have a couple of books that I picked up. These two, I don't remember where I picked this one up. But this one I know I got at Five Below. And then this one, Present Not Perfect, is for teens, but it's a good little reminder even as an adult. So I use that as well to be present. And this one I actually got at the Dollar Tree. So look, you can find little things that will help you in your mindfulness and your breathing. You can find things that will help you along your journey with that. So I've been doing that. So I'm going to be tracking that here, or whatever this is will be tracked here. So each month it changes. Let's see this month. Where did it go? So this month is appreciation and care and reframing. So then when you turn here, it says that there. So I'll be using that for exactly what that is. And then let's get back over here. Also in this area, I'm going to be tracking whether I have a positive mindset, if I'm being present in the day. An affirmation I'll put over here. I may write an intention for the week. Like if I want a specific intention, I'll probably put that over here in the sidebar. And I'm going to be doing a mental check-in. So something that may be a highlight of my day, or how I overcame an obstacle, or it could even be something that I need to let go of. So I'll be using this space down here. And what I wanted to mention is this is going to vary. So it could be something like that for mental check-in. It could be I write an inspirational quote or something that motivates me for that day. So inspiration, motivation. It could be, if I meditate, I could write that in here too. It can be an emotional check-in where I'm just being aware of my emotions and my reactions, like how I react to certain situations. It could be one thing I did well today, like I mentioned, a highlight of my day, one thing I did well. Well, one thing I did well or a little victory is going to be on the other, so I don't know if I'll keep that in here. So this planner is not going to be consistent, like, okay, we're going to do the same thing every day. It's going to be different, and that's what I like about it. So I can do something different every day and then just jot it down here. So that's how I'm going to be using this, like really being aware of my emotional health and my mental health. Like, am I being aware of my emotions and how I react? Am I expressing myself in a good way, not a bad way, because I have been challenged with that recently. And I can also use it like if I'm connecting with others, I can put that in here too, if I'm staying positive. And then I can also jot down little notes like how I can develop coping skills for those different things. One of my coping skills is to get in the Word, because that always helps me. So that can be written down in here too. So I wanted to mention this, the days are not always going to be the same. There's going to be something different in here, and I'm going to use this space and this space just to write down those particular things. And I don't know how much I'm going to be decorating this weekly. What I may do is just focus on getting everything written down and then coming back and putting a sticker here and there. But there may be weeks that I do a weekly plan with being here. And I may do that for the first week just so that I can get an idea of maybe how I want to decorate it. But there may be weeks that I just plug in stickers after I write everything in. So that's how I plan to use this transformer planner with the stress management and the health and wellness in the back. I'm excited to get into this. I've been wanting to get into this particular planner since last October, but as you guys know, in September, my grandkids and their mother moved back in with me. And it's been a little bit challenging just to try to find time to make videos because I'm not one to take away time from my sleep. That's just not happening. So, I mean, I could get up earlier, stay up later, but when you mess with my sleep, you mess with my whole mood, my attitude. So I won't do that. I won't mess with my sleep to get these in. And that's just me. I know other people will be like, oh, I stay up all night recording videos. Not happening here. The sleep is very important to me. So I don't do that. So it has been a little bit more challenging to get some quiet time to do videos, and you may hear the kids in the background sometimes, but that's just how it rolls around here for now. So that's what I wanted to mention. So we'll see how much I can do plan with me's in this particular layout. I would love to share with you how I'm using it and how I'm decorating it. So I may do one or two here and there, and then I may do one or two where I just plug in stickers after I write. So I am also going to add in some sticky notes because I do have some sticky notes. So I think I'm going to put some sticky notes in here. I'm going to come back and do my name because I don't really want to do that just quite yet. So I'm going to come back and do my name, but I'm going to put these sticky notes here. And I also have this folder. It says focus on where you are going. I thought that would be good, and it goes with this planner. So I thought I would plug that in here. And oh, I do have, let me move back over here because I do have a couple of these dashboards that I can plug in here. I think, I don't know which one I want to use. Maybe I'll just use this one and that one for now. I like this one though. This one's kind of cute, but maybe I'll put that in the back side. Maybe I will use this one, Live Well, Love Well, in here. Oh, we're past that week. I may come back. No, I don't think I'm going to come back. I'm just going to start here on this week. I already missed 2 weeks, but that's okay. I'm not going to stress over it. I'm just going to start where I can. And then over here on this one, I do like this one. So I don't know if I want to, I'll throw this one in here. I think it's cute. Just put the girls in there. So we'll put that one there for the fitness and wellness. And then that's going to be it. And this is going to be my cover. I also have, let me show you here. I have these little covers. These were report covers. Let me show you. If I have one handy, I think I do. So I made this little clear cover out of this report cover. If you remember back in the day, school days, they have these report covers that you use. Well, I just cut it up to size and I punched it. And I made a clear cover for my planner because we know that these black covers tend to get really scratched up. And I don't like that about the black covers. I wish there was a little bit more protection. And I used to put a sheet of acetate over it, but I figured I would try these report covers because they're very clear. And look at, I already dented it up there. But at least it's the report cover and not my cover. They're very clear and you can still see your cover through it. So I just added that on there so that it doesn't get scratched up as much. And look at this cover. I think it's just so beautiful. I may change these discs out to the pink metal now that I think about it, just to pull in this kind of pinkish color, but we'll see. I could even use the green ones if I wanted to. Maybe I'll switch that up throughout the year. But that is it. That is my wellness, fitness, and stress management transformer planners in one, and I have 6 months of each in here. So I think that is just great. It's going to work out great, and I can't wait to get started with this. I will probably put it by my bedside and track things at night before I go to bed. and then also, you know, in the morning check things as I go along. So we'll see how it works out. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're using the stress management planner, let me know how you're liking it so far, and let me know if you're doing anything different than I mentioned. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will share again with you soon.